now, fans, the presentation of the award ceremony.
And welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. Brand new season. So glad to have you with us on this journey. This is Brian Anderson. Join what's not...
That's the way these teams look at it. Regardless how your previous season went, you have a chance to do something special, something great. Time to start fresh and build on that optimism.
Horford, he's checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for White, and we're going courtside for a report on MP.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of anticipation for the rookie MP as he makes his NBA debut tonight. I caught up with him before the game and asked if he had any reflections on his journey here, and he said, I had to grow a lot as a player, not just in skills, but in my approach to the game. He told me that it's been a long journey to get here, but that it's just the first step in the best chapter yet.
Well, Allie, I know a lot of people are excited about MP's potential. And Grant, a look here at MP, this year's first-round draft pick. He grew up outside of Chicago, and what a moment for him to enjoy his first NBA minutes.
And you talked to MP about his time growing up, and he shared that he studied Jordan and the Bulls. It's a dream come true for him to step out onto an NBA court and try to follow those footsteps.
On the floor for New York, Karl Anthony Towns is out there with MP. Then there's Campaign, then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Hart in at the three. Towns passes to MP, and he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Kornet's checked in for Boston.
Coming onto the floor for the
Celtics lead by 3. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. The Knicks went all in this summer, trading with their rivals, the Brooklyn Nets, for Mikal Bridges. In reuniting a core that won collegiate championships together, they hope to replicate that success at this level. And now with perhaps the league's top defensive wing tandem, they'll have a chance.
A big-time move. Shams, appreciate the report. And there's a 3-second violation. And Boston with some changes. Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Kornet. And it's White in for Pritchard. OG Anunoby's checked in for New York. Brown against Hart. Down low. Porzingis putting the size to work.
Look, forget those long jumpers, Kristaps. Use that size, rock the rim.
Towns outside. MP against Porzingis. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing out.
Knocks down the triple. Holiday's got 7.
Drew making the game look easy with that 3.
Knicks trail by 8. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And the Celtics, far and away the best record in the NBA last season, Grant.
Well, they rode that momentum into the playoffs, capturing the franchise's 18th championship, passing the Lakers for the most of any team in the association.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Kornet comes in for Porzingis. And it's Al Horford in for Tatum. New York has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Here's Hart. No good on the shot. Ooh, good work defensively by Holiday. 1:11 left to play in the half. To the paint. Here's Brown. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Oh, look at MP doing his thing down there.
Oh, my. Powering through the contact. MP just went to work on them in the paint.
Bridges against Holiday. To the middle. Here's Kornet. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. 6 points for him.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Pass to Bridges. Here's MP. Kicks it out, Towns. There's the triple. Hits the trifecta. Towns has got 7 points for the quarter.
taking his shot, and Towns doesn't think he just asked.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Brown. Here's Cornette. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
And so it's the Boston Celtics closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front right now? By and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be right back after this word.
Hello and welcome. Before we
take a look here now at Boston, I've always loved when I started the season at home. I'd be eating good, I'd be dominating down low, I'd be picking up that big old dub.
So turning back now to that game we've been watching, a positive first half for the Boston Celtics.
They know how to draw whistles. They're attacking, but being smart.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the book. It's checked in for White. MP's checked in for New York. McBride comes in for Jalen Brunson. Celtics trail by 3. Let's find out the news on Miles McBride. Allie, what's the update?
Thanks, guys. I got some news from the Knicks head athletic trainer, and he told me that it appears to be a broken finger. Hand injuries so common to the sport of basketball, as you know. Here we see another one. Initially, a return to the floor was in question, but now that's been answered with a resounding yes. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Boy, this injury definitely looks like it could be serious, guys.
Here's hoping it's not, but yeah, this team may have to get used to playing without him for a bit.
And you just hate to see any injury, but potentially a serious one like this breaks your heart.
The two Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Drew Holiday out there with Peyton Pritchard. And it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Boston 5. Pritchard, the pass to Tatum. Over Towns. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. New York has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. If you look at his college days and his rookie year, Tatum has always been on a winning team, Richard.
B.A., I think it starts with his approach. There's always been an air of professionalism when it comes to Tatum. He's just a young player that is focused only on winning.
Even after that serious knee injury, Porzingis with the spring to flush it.
Back to McBride. Pass to MP. For 3, Bridges. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Bridges has got 7 points.
Look at that catch and shoot ability from Bridges. Not all forwards have that skill.
Oh, Porzingis getting it done inside.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
Outside McBride, inside. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Making sure of that one. MP at ground zero.
Celtics trail by 4. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. There's Tatum with the 3. The rebound by Bridges.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
The teardrop. A nice shot by McBride. McBride's got his second basket on the night.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Shot is up. 1 second left. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth. New York out in front, up by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back in a...
Offensively, we got to do it.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Boston trailing. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. Miles McBride is out there with MP. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Kolek in a two-guard. Hauser can't get it to go.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Screen by MP from behind the arc. Boston pulls it in. After this game, they can look forward to Washington, where they'll match up against the Wizards. It'll be the front end of a two-game road trip. Here's Pritchard. Brunson defending. Tatum from long range. And it's MP with a rebound.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
Kolek's shot is off. And Tatum's got the ball here for Boston. 4-point game. Here's Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Love the dunk from Horford. He doesn't mess around when he gets inside.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Here's Brunson. As to Kolek. Outside McBride. And again, the Knicks missing. For Boston, they've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Hauser passes to Pritchard. Left side, Tatum. Oh, and a great bucket from Tatum. Taking the hit.
And what a comeback. Do they have enough left to maintain this energy and get the win?
They've played with a lot of heart to get back in this, and now they've got the other side on their heels with the game winding down.
And the basket by MP.
I like how assertive MP is down there. No question that he's got the skills to score in the paint.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. So Boston going with almost an entire... So New York wins it. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes...
Way to bring the effort tonight.
All right. You got your feet wet. Now the real work starts.
Whatever it...
Coach, that was great. That was really helpful.
MP got the job done tonight, as usual.
First game in the pros. I'm sure your phone is blowing up.
You know, I haven't had a chance to look at my phone yet.
Well, when you do, there'll be texts from every person you've ever...
Makes sense.
Look, emotions run high when a game is just...
What's up for dinner tonight? They're a good team, but we got you. So we're going to win. MP, you got that look in your eye tonight.
We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting improper language or gestures, entering the court, or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations of these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member. Hey fans, Nick City Dancers calendar giveaway day is almost here. All you have to do is show up on the day. You'll receive your own Nick City Dancers calendar. Don't miss out.
If you still want to be a part of it, don't forget to bring the family to an upcoming game.
The fans have been waiting for it. They want to see the debut of MP. He'll get a chance to show what he... Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for the coaching staffs, Clark, have certainly grown since your time in the league. Do you think that can lead to too many voices? For the Knicks, Robinson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. MP comes in for Josh Hart. Achua, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Bridges. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Obi Toppin's checked in for Miles Turner. Nesmith comes in for Pascal Siakam. Jarris Walker, he's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And it's TJ McConnell in for Andrew Nembhard. Hearing scouts talk about MP before the draft, the one concern they had was his hesitation to take over games himself.
And I think that's just how MP is wired, right? He's always been a team-first player, even if that means sacrificing his own shot a bit too often.
On the court right now for the Pacers, they've got TJ McConnell. Nesmith is out there with Toppin. Then it's Walker, and it's Halliburton in at the shooting guard position. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, the Pacers obviously pushed the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. Here's Payne. Connects from three-point range.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Nesmith. Now Halliburton. Brunson covering. Indiana moving the ball around. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. Here's Nesmith. Off target from three-point range.
His shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession.
.143 left to play here in the second quarter. Nembhard, the pass to Turner. Anunoby comes with the double team. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
And pushing it up. Here's New York. And Anunoby slams it in.
And you can't afford to lose Anunoby in transition. As soon as he has a step on you, it's over.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, guys, after their run to the conference finals last season, the Pacers moved to secure their roster moving forward, re-signing Pascal Siakam and Obi Toppin, and then extending Andrew Nembhard. With a young team that's already shown so much promise, there is upside in staying the course. This team should have some staying power for years to come, guys.
No doubt about it. All right, Johns, we appreciate the report. Trains the three-pointers.
Boy, are they shooting the three extremely well this quarter. My, throwing some gas on the fire for sure.
McConnell against Bridges. Here's MP. And he gets that one to go off the front eye. MP's got his first 2 points of the night.
Taking what the defense gives him. MP operating right in the middle of the court.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. And there's the drive. A shot by McConnell, no good. Knicks trail by 14. MP, that's for 2. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Siakam's got his 5th rebound in this one. Puts the move on, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one is on Towns.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And both free throws good for McConnell. Bridges deciding where to go with it.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Welcome, everybody.
I'm guessing my buddy over here loving it. They were forcing the ball into the paint with excellent results.
All right, fellas. Let's now take a look at what's to come on the upcoming schedule.
Well, right now for Indiana, they started the season on a high note. Now they look to improve to 2-0.
Yeah, they look strong in their first matchup. Played with a lot of energy. We'll see if it carries over into this one.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And there wasn't too much. He's checked in for Anunoby. Nesmith, he's checked in for Indiana. Indiana leading by 13. They've got MP. Hart is out there with Towns. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the 2 guard. That's the 5 for New York right now. New York has gone 4 of 6 in three-point land since the start of the second half. MP with a screen on Halliburton. Hart kicks to MP. Bridges outside. From deep. Drills it from outside. Bridges got 5 points now in the quarter.
They've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up. You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
Brunson the pass to Hart. Brunson sets a screen for Hart. Outside, Towns. And another 3 for New York.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Indiana leading.
64.
Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Turner finds Siakam. It's Nembhard on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Bridges. Cans the shot from the wing. Nembhard's got 8.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Brunson against Halliburton. Towns for 3. The rebound by Turner.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Halliburton outside. There's the triple. That shot no good. Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for the Indiana Pacers. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. Back to the action in just a minute. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the 4th quarter. Toppin is out there with Aaron Nesmith. Then it's Walker. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's McConnell in at the point guard position. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
And he can't get the first one. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team. And it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
Here's Kolek. He's covered by Halliburton. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And just a little too lax with that possession. And it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Some nice passing here by Indiana. They get a hand on it. Achua with it. He's picked up by Walker. Achua, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And Toppin throws it down.
Toppin's so much fun to watch. Put that on the highlight reel.
Pass to Kolek. Lets it go from deep. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Walker finds Halliburton. Toppin sets a screen for Halliburton. MP grabs the miss. MP's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Brunson right side. Oh, Brunson wheeling his way in there.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Aaron Nesmith. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Walker. Right now for the Knicks. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Walker comes in for Benedict Mathurin. Shepard's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton.
A big man who can score, rebound, and pass. This is why Siakam has become a huge piece of this team.
Here's Achua. His 3-pointers off the mark. And it's the Pacers' ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Pass to Shepard. On the wing, Walker, covered by Achua. And a wide open look for Siakam. Indiana again missing. And so MP will bring it up for the Knicks. Trailing by 17. That one misses. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it.
You win some, you lose some. Hit the showers. Wash it off. Long season. Time to grab that lunch pail and go to work. We know MP came ready to play.
And the excitement already starting to crescendo with fans gathering and streaming into the building. Greetings and thanks for ending your Monday on Tuesday. All right, here's what the Knicks have lined up on their schedule. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat. Then on Friday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Detroit to take on the Pistons.
Yeah, that game against the Rockets, that one will mark game number 6 for them in the NBA season. We'll see if there are any adjustments between now and then to the rotation.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. Dean Wade is out there with Jared Allen. And it's LeVert in at the small forward position. And for the Knicks, Josh Hart is out there with something that
with a quip here or there, but for the most part, MP lets his actions do the work, not his mouth. He's very mature and as focused of a rookie that you'll find.
MP's checked in for New York. Achua comes in for Anunoby. Niang, he's checked in for the Cavs. Jerome comes in for Mitchell. For NBA fans, early season games are so entertaining to watch, Grant. What's your favorite part of the early goings?
You know, BA, take your pick. Rookie development, team chemistry building, plus you wait all off season to see how your team measures up. And now you get to find out.
They've got MP. Achua is out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Bridges in a shooting guard. That's the 5 for New York right now. LeVert goes against Hart. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Strus, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Brunson passes to MP. For 3, Bridges. He drops it from range. Bridges has got 10.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, he can add it to the list.
Pass to LeVert. Allen inside. MP's there, and it's New York with a rebound.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And Grant, for the Cavs to take that next step in terms of contending, what do you think has to happen?
Well, number one, enhancing their ability to put pressure on the rim. When you look at their rate of free throws and offensive rebounds, there is big room for improvement.
Strus finds Allen, and it's Allen who slams it home.
That's a great finish from J.A. A high percentage look inside from a very high percentage shooter.
Brunson passes to MP. Here's Bridges. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. So for the Knicks, Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Achua. And it's Anunoby in for Jalen Brunson. That's good from Bridges. And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
Garland out there doing a great job creating space with the handle, playing with some confidence.
Bridges passes to MP, and here's Anunoby. Back to Bridges. There's the three. Counted from distance. He's got 16.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Time called here. The Cavs decide to talk it over. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, guys, a big story this summer was Jalen Brunson signing a team-friendly extension, leaving an unprecedented amount of money on the table, but providing the Knicks with the opportunity to lock in this tight-knit core and contend in the East at the highest of levels for years to come.
A team to be reckoned with. Shams, thank you for the report. Here's Tyson for three. Can't hit that one. Garland against Bridges. MP outside. MP, a screen on Levert. Hart passes to MP. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. That's on George Niang.
Well, that's a heady play by MP, the youngster, with a vet move.
Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Allen, he's checked in for Cleveland. Wade comes in for Tyson.
Just got to be able to read from the point guard position, and Garland did a nice job there.
To the inside. And it's Towns with the power finish.
That just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Lakers will be traveling in to face them after this one. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. Out of bounds, it'll be New York's ball.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Here's Bridges. Uses the glass on the layup. Bridges has got 11 points in the quarter.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Stolen by Bridges. And now the Knicks on the break. And he banks in the layup.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Here's Garland. Money on the 19-footer.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And so it's New York in total control. Up by 29 going into the break. Defense is setting the tone. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Hey folks, we'll get things going here with a look at the injuries this team is battling.
Losing someone like Evan Mobley is a gut punch. Affects you at both ends on the glass. In transition, he's one of the most versatile big men in the league.
Replacing his contributions is a tall task for sure. Hey, Shaq, can I hit you with a gut punch?
Deal.
And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the New York Knicks.
Well, they're playing bully ball inside, so much so that, Shaq,
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked...
Lineup here for New York. Here's New York. They're on a 15-6 run. So for Cleveland right now, Mitchell on the wing with Strus. Jarrett Allen out there with George Niang. And it's Jerome in at point. And here's Payne outside. Mitchell grabs a miss. Cleveland has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
And so he hits both.
You know, I've got 2 words to describe Donovan Mitchell. Dynamic scorer. You put this man in just about any situation, and he'll find a shot no matter what.
Here's Payne. Here's MP. Basket counts. The Cavaliers shooting a tough 22% from the field so far. Here's Jerome, defended by Payne. 19 seconds left in the third quarter. On the wing, Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Pure from three-point range. Mitchell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
A volume shooter at the arc. Mitchell will rarely hesitate to take that.
And here's Payne outside. Fires in the triple.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. New York out in front. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Mitchell Robinson is out there with MP. Then there's Achua. Then there's Cam Payne. And it's Kolek in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
Back to MP. Yep, that one goes.
That's just too easy for MP.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for Cleveland. To the paint. Here's Strus. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland.
Just can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Pass to Robinson. Here's MP. Out to the right wing. MP, a screen on Garland. The shot by Payne, no good.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Garland for three. And it's New York with a rebound. Achua's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Payne. On the wing, MP. Covered by Strus. MP, the pass to Achua. Here's Kolek. To the middle. Here's MP. LeVert with a rebound. LeVert's got 8 rebounds in the game. Pass to Jerome. Garland up top. Now here's LeVert. Niang a screen. The 3 is up. And it's New York with a rebound. Payne with it. Achua passes to MP. Back to Achua. Here's Kolek. Left side Payne. Pass to MP. Fires from deep. Strus grabs the miss. Strus has got 4 rebounds now. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
MP with it, covered by Strus. MP scanning the floor to win the drought. And he sinks the layup. MP's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Battling in the paint, MP not letting himself get pushed around.
Now here's Garland. Strus the pass to Niang. Here's the teardrop. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul.
It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for New York.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
We probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and a willingness to do that has paid off.
And here's Payne outside, and the three-pointer goes.
And Payne learning to shoot more threes, timely threes later on in his career.
Outside Mitchell. Achua against LeVert. Niang outside. Off target from three-point range.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says, and a great win for the Knicks.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Mikal Bridges.
I like his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Wade's checked in. Robinson, a screen on LeVert. The shot. Robinson passes to MP. Here's Kolek. Second chance effort. And he gets the bucket.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Mitchell has everything, including that three-point shot.
Pass to Payne. MP outside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul. First team foul.
He misses the free throw.
At the line, 2 shots.
So he can't get either to fall. Here's Dadier. MP up top. Misses. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one.
That's what I'm talking about. Yo, keep this thing to regulation. I got plans after the game. Let's keep this winning streak going.
seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations will respond and address your concern immediately. And folks, we hope you'll join us for our next fan appreciation giveaway. Next up, magnetic schedule. Keep track of all the heat games right on your refrigerator door. Fans are heat games.
And going through warm-ups, trying to get into a little groove here before the tip-off. Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And our early season power rankings, of course, a lot should change over the course of the year, but this is where we stand now. Taking a look at Miami. They're moving on up, 4th spot in the rankings this time around. Deciding to change it up. And timeout is called by Erik Spoelstra. He wants to talk to his guys. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Erik Spoelstra has on the floor. Duncan Robinson out there with Tyler Hero. Then there's Jaime Jaquez. And it's Jovic in at the 5, home in the paint. Brunson the pass to MP. Now here's Payne. Hey, Shams, you're always on the pulse of those league-changing trades. We certainly saw some impactful ones last season.
Across the board, the Pacers, the Mavericks, they made deep runs, and they did so on the back of some big trade deadline moves. Those are transformations that excite all of us to witness. Even New York getting OG Anunoby at the trade deadline. This is a league that's built on capitalizing at the moment and striking when iron's hot. And we saw multiple teams do that this last season.
That trade deadline was phenomenal for those teams you mentioned. Really impactful. Time now to head over to David Aldridge for some information about MP.
Thanks, Kevin. As you know, there's still a lot of season ahead, but we've got a couple of opposing rookies in this one. When I asked about tonight's matchup against a fellow rookie, MP told me he's made it a goal to prove that he's the best player in this class. He's got a lot of confidence, Kevin.
A ton of confidence, David. And that's something you got to have in this NBA. All right, Shams, I know you can't reveal all your secrets, but how do you develop relationships with your sources, the players, the agents, the GMs, the scouts all over the NBA?
It comes year after year. This has been something I've been doing for the better course of the last 15 years. So for me, it's about relationships, it's about daily communication, and making sure that I keep the trust, I keep the faith, and I keep a level of respect with everyone that I come across. Relationships are the name of the game, especially in the NBA.
Well, that's what I've heard about you. They trust you. So if they're going to confide, they know they can trust you. I would think that would be maybe the core of how you operate.
Trust and faith, and that develops early, not taking shortcuts. I'm very much for the long game.
Yep, that one goes in there. Brunson's got 7 points in the game.
Consistency as a jump shooter. Jalen Brunson with that quick, compact release.
Jaquez banked in off the glass. Jaquez has got the lead up to 11 now for Miami.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Brunson kicks to MP. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. It's hauled in by the Heat.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And that'll be 2 free throws. Coming up, officials on the call with the foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Heat shooting their first free throws of the evening. First one falls for. And a new group in for the Knicks. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for MP. Josh Hart comes in for Achua. OG Anunoby's checked in for Jalen Brunson. For Miami, Ware's checked in, and Hero subbed in for Robinson. MP's checked in for New York. Here's Adebayo. Pass to Ware, and that one is stuffed right through.
And what a dime from Bam. He's really skilled at looking for and finding his teammate.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Always so much fun to have Shams join us. No one with a better pulse on the NBA.
Man, Shams is always the first guy to know about the big moves around the NBA. Love hearing what he has to say.
And it's good for two.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Outside Butler. Shoots the three, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And we've reached halftime in this one. Heat lead by 14. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Hey, folks.
They're getting steamrolled, giving up too many points in the paint.
And it's just not the rim protection. You have to stay in front of them.
And moving along, and that's a halftime wrap.
And with the second half of Robinson, he's checked in for Terry Rozier. And the Knicks making a change here as well. MP's checked in for Anunoby. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Here's Hero. Brunson with some nice D.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
On the court for the Knicks. Jalen Brunson out there with Bridges. Then it's Josh Hart. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's MP in at the 5.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Brunson against Hero. Brunson the pass to MP. Inside, MP gets it.
Defense has to know this. MP, if he gets space inside, he will finish.
Miami leading by 6. Doris, the way this Knicks roster was put together, they have a great level of physicality.
Kevin, if you think about it, with the way the rules are starting to trend back toward that level of physicality, they've got an opportunity to be successful. They also have a big-time star in Jalen Brunson, so there's a lot to like about the future.
Outside Towns. MP with a screen on Adebayo. And the Knicks good for 2.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Miami's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Hero passes to Adebayo. And here is Butler. Takes a 3. The shot comes out. Knicks trail by 6. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bridges attacking. Here's MP. MP follows the miss and puts it through.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Here's Butler with 4 seconds on the clock. Out to the right wing. Here's the 3. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? It's the Heat, up by 4. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. In the post, it's Jovic and Adebayo. Robinson is out there with Rozier, and it's Jaquez in at the 3, the small forward.
Well, this is the special aspect of Mitchell Robinson, that rim protection, that ability to send it back. Look out.
Pass to MP. Here's Achua, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Here's Jovic, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Brunson the pass to MP. 2 points. That one goes. 10 points for MP.
Boy, the vision of Jalen Brunson is something to behold. This guy, an elite passer.
Here's Jovic. Colette grabs the miss. The Knicks have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And Robinson is right there. It's all knotted up.
They are just killing them on the interior.
He'd have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter.
Go into the rack with energy. With the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game.
And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it mattered most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans.
Chin up. Tomorrow's a new day.